Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, a matchup of... Striding in now.
Thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Brinson's in pursuit, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third crosses the plate, and here's the 0-2. Cue shot here out toward short. Robertson for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park.
15.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Next will be the clean. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third. Stepping in and... And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller's point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Urban facing back. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand 2 finish. Washington led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. At the plate, Big Dog.
To win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club. I guarantee you have
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-1. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that run. Wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Andres Franco wraps it up for the... MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West. St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Leading off the inning. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he...
See when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to... Stepping in, first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. What? Solo shot to right center. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue.
Digging in.
Over and over and over.
This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there. The year.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the big...
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. At the plate, big yard this AB. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! Solo shot to right center. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Hit hard to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started tonight. The 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Robertson for 1. On to first as they get the double. Final tally. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the... Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Standing in.
When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from St. Louis. Led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. William Rosado. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the... So now it'll be... Belted high and deep into right center. Brinson racing back at the track. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. And he is 1 shy of immortality now. 72 on the year as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon.
Stepping into the box. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brinson going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. And that home run obviously a big one as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more, and he'll become the all-time... So next. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. He's done it. Big Dog is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much.
Propel them to the win.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Big Dog, he's 0 for 2 in the ball game.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Brinson going back on it, still ranging back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. The win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he won.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got digging in for his... There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Marlins rode an important sixth-inning to victory in this one. John Ulysses earned it. Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park tonight. Now at the plate, Big Dog. The squad has put together a pretty well stroked high and deep to left field. Stewart looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there in a home run away.
So striding in
there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Throw pulls the first baseman.
Anderson.
A pause, and the 0-2 takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time. Now at the plate.
Big front on a great changeup right there. But he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On the way to victory.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful. Digging in the swing. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot. The Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
So digging in now.
Catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there.
Digging in once again, Big Dog. We discussed. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home. It's a two-run shot to lead up to 9 now.
And we'll employ the use of our Show Track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Ready to take his hat.
Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
But it's offline, so the run will score. The Washington Nationals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Number 2. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
You throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in to score. York picked up win number 70. Tim Mesa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and National. Now in the box. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not
Sliding into the box, Big Dog. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Stewart looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the Nationals move in front now 4-1. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run. Digging in to try it.
He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hard liner to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores. Wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jamison Taillon hangs win number